Aloha and welcome back to the DP Newscast. I'm Elodie and this is Olivia, your DP Newscast host.
Today is Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. I wonder what the weather will be like today. Let's go to Morgan to find out.
Good morning, I'm Morgan, and here's today's weather report. We're expecting mostly cloudy skies with a high of 43 degrees and a wind of 2 miles per hour. Did you know that frogs get louder right before it rains?
My belly's rumbling.
Yeah, mine is too.
Let's go to Addie to find out what's for lunch.
Today we are serving walking tacos, beef taco meat with shredded cheddar cheese, taco chips, lettuce, salsa, diced tomatoes, sour cream, fiesta beans, and a variety of fruit. Our grab and go for today is pizza kit.
Do you know who is serving you lunch? Aaliyah is doing a special segment called Meet the Lunch Staff. Let's go meet the staff.
Lunch, it's time for lunch. Lunch, it's time to munch. Crunch, eat a bunch, it's time for lunch, not brunch.
Welcome, I'm Aaliyah. Have you ever wanted to learn more about the lunch ladies? Well, now you can. Let's start with Mrs. Jackie. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, my name is Jackie. I've been in food service for about 12 years, and I'm from New York. We've been living in Minnesota for about 20 years, and I love serving the kids hot lunch and hot breakfast, and I love being a part of Diamond Path.
What is your favorite school lunch?
Pizza crunchers, mozzarella sticks, and I love to dip them in the red sauce.
What is one unique thing about yourself?
When I got married, my husband was in the Foreign Service, and we moved and lived in a country that I bet most of you have never heard of. We moved and lived in Turkmenistan. The capital was called Ashgabat. Try to find it on a map.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Hi, Mrs. Jessica.
Hello.
What is your favorite meal?
My favorite meal at the school is corn dogs.
What is one unique thing about yourself?
I can switch my nostrils. Can you see that? Did you do that?
No. Well, thank you.
Yes, thanks for that.
Hi, Mrs. Noreen.
Hello.
What is your favorite meal?
Favorite meal? I like almost all of them. Except this year I don't like the special ones they're not my favorite. But I'd say it's probably the cinnamon rolls and omelet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What is one unique thing about yourself?
What's unique about me?
Mm-hmm.
I got a new grandson named Foster. January 25th I had him. So that makes 5 grandkids I have. I love my grandkids. And Asher, my oldest grandkid, goes to Greenleaf, and he lives with me.
Well, thank you for letting me interview you.
Well, thank you.
Hi, Mrs. Linda. What is your favorite thing to do in the summer?
And hi to you. Oh gosh, we have a cabin. We're lucky enough to have a cabin, and I love to float out in the middle of the lake. Favorite thing?
What is one thing you'd like Diamond Path to know about you?
Well, first of all, my favorite thing at Diamond Path is the kids. I just love the kids here. And the other thing I would say is I'm a tree lover. Love the kids here, and I love trees.
I like trees too.
Do you? Good, let's do this.
Well, thank you for letting me interview you.
Thank you for doing it. It was fun.
Hello, Mrs. Rebecca.
Hello.
What is your favorite dessert?
My favorite dessert, anything chocolate.
What is your favorite part about working here?
I like seeing all your smiling faces. And my kids went here.
Well, thank you for letting
Today is National Mother Language Day. You're probably wondering, what is that day? It's a day that is focusing on saving the many different languages around the world. Did you know that a language is lost every 2 weeks? Right now, there are over 2,400 languages to speak in the U.S.
Well, how can a language be lost, Elodie?
Well, some people Well, some may speak a language but not be able to read or write in it. And if that continues, before you know it, there's no record of the language and people stop speaking it. And then it's lost forever.
That's so sad. Well, happy birthday to everyone today.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, 'cause you're awesome. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday!
Have a great day.
Have a great day.
See you tomorrow on the DP Newscast. Sayonara.
Good morning, Diamond Path. This is Mr. Nelson coming to you again with another installment of our Read Aloud celebrating I Love to Read Month and Black History Month. And as a reminder, this year's theme is celebrating the influence that African Americans have had on the field of visual and performing arts, literature, fashion, folklore, language, film, music, and other forms of cultural expressions. We have read 2 books thus far this month. One is called Big, and that was written by Vashti Harrison, who is the first Black female award winner of the Caldecott. And then last week we read Trombone Shorty, which is the true story of Troy Andrews and his influence on music and musicians, especially in and around the New Orleans jazz scene. So this week's book is about young artists. It's called The Last Two Crayons. It's written by Leah Freeman Haskin and illustrated by Shantala Robinson. Sienna always looked forward to art class. She would play Pollock with paints, design stained glass windows with collage, and construct wild, three-eyed monsters out of paper mache. The spring art show was just one day away, and Sienna couldn't wait to create something new for the celebration. The entire school would be there. "Quiet down, class," Miss Graham said, placing a handful of crayons on the table. "Now, take your pick. There's enough for everyone." Within seconds, Jordan swiped all the pinks and purples. Andy snatched green and black. Then Lucy grabbed red like her bow and fiery orange to match her hair. By the time Sienna got to the table, there were only 2 colors left, dark brown and light brown. "Not fair," she protested. "Slowpoke," Andy teased. "Now you're stuck with the browns." "Not funny." Sienna picked up the last 2 crayons and slowly returned to her table. "I can't wait to see what you all come up with," Miss Graham said. "Have fun." Andy leaned over Sienna's shoulder. "Have fun drawing mud and dog poop," he snickered. Sienna's cheeks flushed. Still not funny, she thought. "Cheer up," Miss Graham said softly. "I can think of lots of wonderful things that are brown." Sienna imagined her grandma's rose garden, but she'd never seen a brown rose before. Her new bicycle wouldn't be the same without its shiny coat of blue paint, and brown rainbows didn't even exist. "Chocolate ice cream on a cone is my favorite," Jordan said, scribbling a soaring purple butterfly. "Actually, chocolate anything is my favorite." Sienna sat up straight. "Chocolate?" She drew 3 creamy scoops of ice cream stacked on top of a waffle cone with chunks of fudge brownie and chocolate sauce dripping down the sides. "Don't forget the cherry on top," Lucy hurried over with her red crayon for an extra sweet finishing touch. "Yum." "I saw a grizzly bear at the zoo," shouted Abby from the next table. "It was trying to climb a tree but kept falling on the ground like this." She wobbled to the floor with a thud. "That's funny." Sienna drew a grizzly bear. It was climbing a giant tree trunk with a beehive inside and licking honey from its paws. I can add leaves if you want. Before Sienna could say yes, Andy was covering the branches with little green circles. Not bad, Sienna thought, but she needed something extra special for the art show. She turned to her classmates for more ideas. Jordan was busy creating a wave of fluttering wings. Lucy was lost in a maze of spiraling lollipops, and Andy was now focused on tearing the wrappers off his crayons. Just 10 minutes left, Miss Graham announced. Sienna closed her eyes. Outside, rain rushed down, striking the classroom windows like 1,000 copper-coated pennies. Sienna's mind drifted to a rainy Sunday afternoon at home. She could feel the warmth of her mother's lap and her favorite cotton quilt, the cup of hot cocoa against her fingertips, and the comfort of her mother's words. No matter what anyone says, brown is a beautiful color. That's it! Sienna grabbed another piece of paper and gripped her crayons tightly. First, she drew her mom, with skin as golden as the grizzly bear's honey. Next, she drew her dad, with skin as rich as Jordan's chocolate treats. Then she drew herself, a perfect mix of the two. What did you draw? Jordan asked. A familiar warmth returned to Sienna's cheeks, but this time she didn't stay quiet. My family, she said, holding up her picture. Bravo, Miss Graham cheered. It's perfect for the art show. I think so too, Sienna thought, and she couldn't hold back her beautiful brown smile.